Hi, my name is Tammy Plevretes, and this is my son, Preston Plevretes.
Hello.
While playing a game at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Preston was on a punt return. A player from the opposing team hit him on the head, and he was knocked unconscious. He suffered a subdural hematoma, multiple strokes. He did have cardiac arrest, was resuscitated. 3 times, correct. We were very fortunate that the hospital, Mercy Hospital, was just a couple of blocks away. Preston was seen immediately. They did an emergency craniotomy to remove the skull so that it would relieve the pressure that he was building up inside. He was in ICU for 2 weeks at Mercy and then was transported back to New Jersey for rehabilitation. But it was not an easy road for Preston. He had multiple bouts with numerous issues. Pneumonia, his brain started to swell again before we were able to get him stable. It took 4.5 years to get Preston to this point where he's at right now. He still has very severe balance issues as well as speech problems. But the good news is that Preston is cognitive. He understands. He can smile, laugh. He's smart. But all of this could have been prevented if the proper precautions had been taken, the proper testing before putting him back out on the field. Unfortunately, 4.5 years ago, concussions were not in the headlines like they are today. We just didn't understand about concussions. You don't see it. You don't know it's there with a broken arm or a bruised leg. You see it, you feel it. But with a concussion, you don't see it. You have the headaches, but you think it's from your helmet. That's what Preston complained of. He thought it was from his helmet, even though he was diagnosed with a concussion. What we're here today is to make sure that everybody understands the symptoms of a concussion and aware of it so that they make sure they think twice before they get back out on that field. And we're asking not only for the parents' understanding of concussions, the coaches, the trainers, but also the students themselves, that they know when the light's bothering their eyes or sound is too loud, then they know they got to question this themselves. Well, as you can see, Preston is the consequence of not taking precautions when you have a concussion, not knowing the symptoms. Also, what's important is kids want to play. They want to get back out on their field. They're afraid that they're going to lose their position if they're kept out of the game. So they keep quiet. So it's important for parents to understand the symptoms of a concussion so that they can keep an eye on it. Because somebody in my opinion, needs to be the adult. And that would be our most important message here is awareness, is just understand what's going on and make sure that you are completely symptom-free before you go back out on that field. What do you want to tell people? Do you want them to end up like you? No, you don't. Why? Tell them why you don't want what to look for so that they don't end up like you. Well, you can sit out for one game, maybe for the season. And I wish that I would have done that because now I will sit out for the rest of my life. That's a very important message that Preston says. He said it before, and it's a very important one. Missing one game is nothing as opposed to missing games the rest of your life by not being smart and aware. That's very good, Preston.